A suspicious blast which has rocked an arms depot belonging to Iranian-backed paramilitaries north of Baghdad, close to the Balad air base, which is used by US forces. Now, there are reports that more than 50 missiles detonated in the blast, the fourth such incident in a number of weeks. And let's bring in our Middle East correspondent, Emily Rose, and our defence correspondent, Daniel Semach. Thank you both so much. Firstly, what more can you tell us about this?
Well, it looks as though this blast comes as a bundle of other such events. That's what makes it a little bit more worrisome. And we've seen this kind of pattern of targets that are close to, in proximity of places where U.S. troops are perhaps stationed. What seems to be worrying, as it seems to be a kind of a microcosm of the war, the developing sort of conflict between Iran and the U.S.
And Daniel, some people are pointing the finger at Israel for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Because one is the nature of the target here is a Iranian-backed militia. There are also reports, Sky News Arabic, as you mentioned, Sarah, saying that 50 missiles were detonated or exploded in this blast, and there are also reports that suggest that those might have even come from Iran. And there's no secret to the fact that Iran has established a strong foothold in Iraq. If we think that there was a foothold that's established in Syria, it doesn't compare to what we're seeing in that area of Iraq. And given the fact that Israel has made it quite clear time and time again that they're willing to strike Iran wherever they threaten Israel. Now, what makes this even more interesting in regards to the Israeli connection is that the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu did say before taking off for his trip in Kiev that Israel will strike Iran wherever it is necessary, and saying, quote unquote, that Iran is not immune anywhere from Israel's sort of long reach. And that does make it seem as though the context is pointing also towards Israel here.